Wednesday, 6th of December, and we're headed into another round of Premier League punting. We've got Alex from Need for Tips, Flash, and Big Man on campus here to deliver hopefully some winning picks as we look at the weekend games. 10 matches we're going to break down. Already a few commenters here, and we'll get to you guys in a second. But first of all, boys, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
No worries.
Always a pleasure. We've got Kendrick Mitchell says, I've never had any luck with soccer betting, but I have some extra betting money, so bless me with some good picks. Let's hope. How, Alex, I'm going to start with you. Are you feeling confident about this weekend's picks?
Champions League before that, yeah, we had some bad weekends after the Champions League matches, to tell you the truth. But 7 rounds in 21 days in the Premier League, we should be careful at the squad changing in every team, because it's a busy period. And imagine they're playing Christmas, they're playing New Year's Eve, and so on without stopping, because this is how Premier League is doing. So we have to be really careful on our stakes.
Yeah, very true. Flash, is that sound advice from Alex? Is that how you're sort of going into the Christmas period with all of these extra match days that we've got to consider?
After this weekend, no, the opposite, because the big squads, they come flying through, whereas the smaller squads, yes, he's right, they get absolutely toasted. They play players that are not quite right. They play players that are not had no games for the first 4 months of the season. But you get your Man Cities, your Man Uniteds, your Liverpools, your Chelseas. They can rotate their squad, and the players coming in are better than the other team's first players. So you get real good value. And this is the big time when all the big 4 or 5 or maybe 6, they don't want to be losing ground over Christmas.
Yeah. All right. So maybe look to backing the bigger teams as we enter this Christmas period.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. And over to Big Man here, who I'm going to read out the profits at the moment, but leading the profit is Big Man, 18.7. Any advice to us, to our viewers headed into this Christmas period?
I wouldn't say I have any advice. I do want to say I really do like the card this week. No, for me, just sticking to kind of what I do in soccer, I don't really overthink things. I think a lot of us here kind of handicap the same way. I know sometimes I do make some plays that are a little bit off the radar. I kind of pattern a little bit off of a mixture of everyone and then Stewart a little bit, where I will get involved in some of the bigger underdogs, just because in this Premier League, I mean, all the teams are okay. I mean, other than a couple of the bottom feeders, but making some of these, hitting these 3.3s and things like that, just trying to, kind of add them in and from time to time. And I like this card a lot this week, so I'm pretty pumped up about it.
Interesting. Okay, I treaded with caution this week, but so quickly, Premier League punters, 31.7 units of profit and leading the way, betting well, 18.7 units profit is Big Man. Second is myself, 9.7, Alex 3.5, and Flash just slightly in the negative. So let's see, Flash, if you've got some winning tips for us this week, pull you back up. But altogether, we are a team and we're over 30 units of profit. That's how we are rolling. Okay, starting off, West Ham versus Chelsea. So we've got a big name in there. Chelsea 1.53, draw 4.2, West Ham 7. I have to say, incredible value, I think, for Chelsea. Is this a bet here? Are you betting one of these big teams? Is this the team you're going for, Flash?
Yeah, I'm going Chelsea -1 at 2.6. I think Chelsea will absolutely play round them. I just seen the big thing now is Champions League's out the way until like February or March. So this is what you concentrate on. FA Cup, they'll play the lads that haven't played. These are the games where you cement your top 4 position. I think I've got to go with them. I mean, 2.6 for -1 against a side who have struggled at home. Big pitch. You give Chelsea time and space on the ball, they'll cut you to ribbons.
Yeah, 2.6 -1 there. That's a European handicap, win by 2 goals or more. Alex, what do you like?
I'm on the same page, but slightly more conservative, because I'm going -1 on the Asian handicap at 1.9. So if they win, if it's a short win, 1-0 to 1, something like that, it's a void or a push, how you like to say it. But if it's with 2 goals more, 2 goals and more, it's a winner tip. So 1.9 Chelsea -1 on the Asian handicap.
Yeah, and this has been your tactical season long treading with a bit more caution. Big man, are you making it a full house betting on the handicap here?
Yeah, I'm on Chelsea, but I'm actually going to be a little bit more open here and go Chelsea -1.5 at 2.35. West Ham United are gutless. I mean, this team is awful. 32 goals they've given up. It's the most in the Premier League by a pretty wide margin. No one has given up more goals than them. I think the next closest one is 26 from Huddersfield. West Ham United's a mess. They've been a mess all year, and I don't think it's going to get turned around. I've mentioned before, they don't even really generate a ton of chances, to be frank. I mean, they just aren't very good. They've had issues all year. Give me a Chelsea -1.5 at 2.35. I think at worst they win this one 2-0. I think we could see a pretty healthy scoreline here. West Ham United seems like they've given up.
Yeah, and I tell you what, we're all singing on the same page here. Mine's Chelsea -1. I got 1.85, so Alex got the same bet for 1.9. Shop around for your odds, guys. Bear that in mind.
One
We've got
second,
Patrick
one
Farrow.
second, Natalie. 1 second. I think that Big Man -1.5 and Flash -1 European handicap are the same bets. I don't understand how Big Man only found 2.35 and Flash bookie 2.6. What happened? Your bookie is back, Flash?
No, it is 2.6.
So write it down there. Big Man is 2.6, not 2.35. So you go up
Well,
in that case.
It will have also depended on when he picked up the odds as well.
Yeah.
Obviously those odds
Because
those
I did
odds will
Man
change, won't
City
they?
the other day. Yeah, I did Man City the other day at 3.3. They're now under 6-4 to win in Europe.
Yeah. I'm just having a look now what they are right this second. -1.5 is 2.35. Yeah, 2.4 in some bookies as well. So it depends also when you bet. Those odds do change. So bear that in mind. So shout out. We have got Patrick Farrell. We've got Saeed. Hello, Dalo4. Welcome, John Smith. Jake Scammell as well. I haven't read that name before. Welcome. We're on every single week. Make sure to join us. Up 31 units of profit. Okay, so next one, Burnley versus Watford. Oh, and I just quickly want to say as well, interesting, of all the bets that we can take, we all focused on the handicap market there. So sometimes we're right, though. Sometimes we're all right, and sometimes we're all wrong. Let's hope we're all right. Burnley versus Watford. Burnley 2.55, Watford 3.1. Draw 3.2. Big man went all in on Burnley the other week. I think of odds of 4.5, something lovely like that. Burnley at home, though. Is this going to be a Burnley win, big man, or could it be a draw?
I definitely think it could be a draw. It could be a pretty close to the vest match. But, you look at what makes these teams different here is Burnley's been very good over the years at Turf Moor. They're extremely well coached. When Sean Dyche leaves, that's a bit of that's horrible news for Burnley because he's been fantastic there. I like Watford. I've been involved with them, but I'm more or less involved with them in they're playing some of the bigger teams. Taking a +1. I did it last week against Spurs. In this spot, I'm actually going to go a little bit more conservative. I'm going to go Burnley draw no bet. I can get 1.8 on that. Burnley's conceded just 12 goals this year. That's the difference in this game. The defense that Burnley has, Watford has been really just not keeping goals out. They're the second worst defensive club in this league. I think Burnley will control this game through their defense, really defend well, maybe get 1 or 2 on the counter. Give me Burnley. I'll go safe here in case it's a draw. I get my money back, but I'm going to go draw no bet here at 1.8.
Yeah, I like that angle a lot. Burnley just conceded 3 goals at home. Watford, though, on the road, 15 scored. What do you like here, Flash?
No, it's a pass from me. I think you can make a story for either side. One doesn't, as you just said, one doesn't let goals in, and one scores bundles of goals. I can see it being a 1-0 to Burnley. Yeah. And I can see it maybe being a 1-1. There's too many options for me. And the thing is, I've got 6 bets this week. And when you say to me about my parlay, I'll let you pick my parlay because I've already done all 6.
Okay, I tell you what, Flash, I totally agree with you. I can see it going all of the ways that it could go. It is a pass for me. Alex, what do you like?
That Watford are a decent team when they're playing on the road. They scored in their last 8 Premier League matches on the road, and I think that they will keep scoring on the road. And Burnley is not uh, the best team in the world not to score against them, and both teams are really good. And I think that both teams to score at 1.91 seems a really good approach.
Okay, so going for the both teams to score. Some other names here that I do not recognize. We've got Ali Dashti, hello, and then Joao Almeida. Hello, guys. Thanks for joining us. Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. Palace 2, draw 3.5, Bournemouth 3.9. We've got 18th place Crystal Palace, 2 wins there at home. Bournemouth 2 wins on the road. I'm just wondering, is this a match as if you can't split it? Do you go for the draw? And the price is nice. 3.5. Start us off, Alex.
It's a pass for me. I was looking for a home win at 2.05, but they are missing a lot of their most important players, so it's a pass for me. Of course, Bournemouth is not a decent away team, but I don't know. I have a feeling that they might get something out of this match, uh, but with a small stake on a home win, but not one of my top tips.
Okay, small stake on the home win. What do you think there, big man?
I'm going to go with Bournemouth win here, 3.8. Crystal Palace, I'm done. I'm done with them. I think at this point we have to just realize they're just not good. I mean, for a while I kind of felt sorry for them because it seemed like in every game they were getting all these chances. But yeah, look, if I continue to eat bad food, I'm going to get fat, and that's pretty much how it goes with Crystal Palace. If they're not good, they're not good. You can't make a horse drink if you give him water. He's going to have to drink on his own. Crystal Palace can't score. I don't know how else to say it. And at this rate, 8 goals through 15 games, I mean, it's pathetic. I think Bournemouth is a better side than they are. I'm really just calling balls to the wall this week because I've had teams in naughty corners and stuff, but I'm going to give Bournemouth a shot here. I think the pricing's good enough. Crystal Palace just, I mean, Alex mentioned it. There's some key players out. I just don't think they're very good, frankly. Give me Bournemouth. I'm going to go 3.8 here.
Yeah, saying talking about Crystal Palace not scoring, Bournemouth as well struggling, 4 on the road, pretty poor. We do have Dalo 4 though, says Bournemouth double chance, 4-5 there, good odds. Flash, what do you like?
I'm the only person that's like Crystal Palace all season, and I'm not going to turn up even money for them against Bournemouth. And the reason why, I think they'll be far too strong for them. They've got coming off the back of the home win against the Stoke they got in the 94th, 95th minute after missing an absolute hatful of chances. And the biggest reason that I'm going to go for Palace is because they like to get wide and they like deep in the final third. If you watch the Bournemouth Southampton game the other day, Southampton were getting in all day long down the inside there behind their right back and in that left channel, and I mean all day long. And I don't why they went down the right. I do not know.
Come on, Fly. I mean, Bournemouth should have got a penalty. I mean, that was an awful non-call. I mean, that should have been a win for Bournemouth. I mean, just a disgrace they didn't get a penalty in that one in the box, and just laughable.
Palace even money.
There we go. Palace even money. It's a pass for me, I'm afraid. I do like the draw, small stake on the draw, but for the official record, it's a pass. Huddersfield versus Brighton. Huddersfield 2.7, draw 3, Brighton 3. No stranger to each other. Obviously, both promoted last season. Going to start with you, big man. What do you like?
I really wanted to take a draw here. I think both these teams are just gonna kind of cancel each other out, but I'm gonna pass on this one. I don't want to throw away money. I get a feeling though this is a draw, but it's a skip for me.
Okay, skip for you, Flash.
Skip for me. I'll follow the big man.
Skip. All right, 2 skips, Alex.
Skip for me, but one thing, Huddersfield will relegate from my point of view.
Yeah, they're
it's
terrible.
An overrated team. They started the season well, but they are going. I think that 9 goals. Yeah, they are coming after 4 losses. But if you see them playing, you want to change the channel. Really, if they are not playing a huge name, you want to change the channel because they are really, really awful. They will relegate. It's a pass for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Do you think this is
amazing.
a, this?
They're go ahead, Nan.
No, go on.
I didn't mean to interrupt. My fault. No, Huddersfield is. I think you and I, Natalie, had some success early with them, just being that new team, and they kind of had that momentum and motivation. But they're really poor. I mean, really poor. They just. I mean, against Arsenal, they were just getting shredded. Just looked like a championship team. I know John Smith in the chat's a Huddersfield fan, and while I do understand your fanship there, the side's not good at all. Very bad.
Yeah. I'm just reading some of the comments as well. Quite actually, just Albert Madani, Bournemouth +1 there on the last game. I like Huddersfield draw no bet. I think this is this fixture last season. I think ended 3-1 to Huddersfield when they hosted Brighton. I think that they'll think that they can win this. They need to win this, and hosting a team like Brighton, I think they're going to give it all they've got. Covering myself in case the draw, Huddersfield draw no bet. That's my bet there. But they've got to win. Huddersfield have slowly been falling down the table. This is a must win for them. Swansea versus West Brom. Swansea 2.65, West Brom 3, and draw 3.1. 20th and 17th on the table here. Both teams vying for those points. Both win a piece there, home and away. Start us off, Flash.
Nice, a pass from me.
Another pass. Okay. Shredding cat. Do you know, I feel the same, uninspired by these matches, and I think a lot where it can go all of three ways. It's tough this weekend. But big man, you feel confident about this weekend slate. So what have you got?
Yeah, I'm actually betting against Swansea the rest of the season. Give me West Brom at what am I got? 3.1. I think it's pretty. I mean, these are the spots for me on why I think Premier League's impressive, because I can get great prices on betting against Swansea City. I mean, I'll do that all year and make profit on it. Give me West Brom 3.1. They're not a great side, West Brom, but Swansea are dreadful. Give me West Brom 3.1.
All right, going for the West Brom there, 3.1. Alex.
Pass for me.
It is a pass. Okay. Flash.
Yeah, it's definitely a pass from me.
All right, another pass as well. I'm quite liking, but it's very low odds, under 2.5 goals, just 4 goals
1.
each.
5.
And the draw also 1.57, I found. It's low though, but maybe not the odds that people are used to playing, but I quite like it. Both just can't score goals. I think this is going to be quite a drab game. Tottenham versus Stoke. Tottenham 1.3, draw 6.5, Stoke 13. Must win for Tottenham. It's a big name. They're sick. Flash, do you think this is the sort of the time in the season we're going to see Tottenham step it up? Is there still issues with Harry Kane? What's happening? What's the bet for this match?
Oh, I'm leaving this game alone as well. You can't trust Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham's worst form has been in the last 4 or 5 weeks. Their worst form has been at Wembley against the sides. I think the time to bet Spurs is when they play a really decent side, because they come out and Tottenham can hit them on the break. These other teams, they'll come and say, break us down, and they can't, and they'll just let them have the ball and they'll pass it round. There's no value. I mean, they go and win these games 1-0. Well, you try and pick 1-0 out and get some value out of that. I mean, under 2.5, I can't go near it. I think I've got 6 really decent opportunities this week, and you just keep picking the ones I'm not involved in.
Yeah, well, we'll get to yours in a second. What are you going to go for, big man?
I'm actually I'm going to mention one thing about the line in this game, the odds. Basically, I think this is really showing that they think Tottenham's going to win this game and maybe win it comfortably. This is a low price on Spurs. That's indicative that the books think that they're going to win handily here. I have a feeling. I think they're going to keep a lot of people off this game from the price, and no one wants to back Spurs right now, and for good reason. I mean, they've not looked good in the Premier League in many weeks. But I do like the both teams to score in this game. Stoke scored in 8 of 9 games. Choupo-Moting, Shaqiri, Sobai. They have some options. Crouch off the bench. I could see them grabbing a goal here. I'm going to take a punt here on both teams to score. Spurs, Stoke. I can get that at 1.95.
Yeah. Interesting as well. The over 2.5 goals, low 1.5, but the both teams to score bet I found it odds of 2. Alex, what do you like?
It's a pass. It's my last pass for this round. Yeah, you cannot trust Spurs. They are. I think that Big Man is right. That tip might be a winner. I will cheer for him for that tip to be a winner. I was looking at Stoke plus 1.5 goals at 2.07, but you cannot trust either Stoke. If you follow the trend, Tottenham trashed Stoke on every occasion that they had in the last 3-4 matches. So I think that right now it's a pass.
Okay, a pass. Big Man, I'm with you. Both teams to score. I found odds of 2 and totally agree. Cannot trust the Tottenham side. We've got here Saeed is saying 1.25 is dreadful value for a struggling team. Totally agree. But we've got a few people that like, for example, Hussein Dashti, Tottenham half-time, full-time. So very confident
1.8.
of a confident is that 1.8? Yeah, half-time, full-time for a confident Tottenham win there. Dalo Fork, Harry Kane to score in both halves, 5-1. What do you think of that bet, Flash?
I could see.
Or Big Man.
I could see like a 3-1 game here. This has the look of like a high-scoring game. Tottenham is priced that they're going to win big. I could see 2, 3, 4 goals for Tottenham. I do think Stoke will grab one though.
Yeah, we've got Tipster HQ, Stuart, who we know is a Spurs fan. Stoke have been pretty poor, but Spurs are due a decent performance. They are due, Stuart. Let's hope that this might be the one. But do you think Harry Kane to score in both halves, Flash? Is that a bet that you would even entertain? Is it even possible at this point?
Yeah, it's possible. I don't think he's 100%. And we've been saying that for 4 or 5 weeks, and they've not done us any favors. They're missing the spine of their team has gone to pieces. I just can't have anything. I wish them good luck, and obviously I cheer on the bets of the rest of the team, but I can't go anywhere near Tottenham. I'd be happy to go with Tottenham playing away from home against a decent side, not at home against an average side.
We've got Yesomo says Spurs can't be that bad for that long. Well, let's wait and see if they're due for a win. As Stuart from Tipster HQ said, let's wait and see.
They're not that good,
Newcastle. They're a top. They're certainly a top 6 side, aren't they? They need a win. They can't drop any more points. I think 3 points behind Arsenal now. If I'm not mistaken, 3 points behind Arsenal.
But this is it exactly. Your statement now is exactly the reason why you don't want to be with Spurs, because 6 to 8 weeks ago, Tottenham was saying that they'll be guaranteed top 4, and they would be the ones that would be finishing second to Man City. I don't think they'll get in the top. I think the top 4 is as it is now.
Yeah. No, I agree. Okay, Newcastle versus Leicester. Newcastle 2.7, Leicester 2.9, and the draw 3.4. 15th and 9th. Problem is with Leicester obviously struggling on the road. We saw that last season. 1 win there. What's your bet here, Flash?
I'm going Leicester. Leicester at 2.8. They're sharp. They've got back to hitting balls very quickly, up to Mahrez, up to Vardy. Injury city for Newcastle. Newcastle don't go and score loads of goals. They play around with the ball too much. And the thing is with Leicester, you mess about with that ball, they will win it off you and they will spring you. Big, wide open pitch. I mean, Leicester at 2.8, that will do me. No handicaps, just Leicester.
Yeah, and you're not worried about their sort of struggling road form right now?
I'm not worried. No, not at all.
No,
not at all. Remember, they've just come back off. They've just beaten Tottenham. They've just beaten Burnley. They're keeping. They're not letting goals in. So for me to go up there against a side that don't score goals, the one thing you can guarantee, and I will probably have a look at this market as well, like Leicester goals over 1.5, and if that comes in, if they score 2, they're not losing this game.
Okay, what do you like, Big Man?
Yeah, really tough stretch for Newcastle United here. I mean, other than a late winner against West Brom, they've in their last 6 games lost 5 and then drew that one. Not playing well. I like Leicester ever since they hired a Puel. I like their attacking quality. Love Vardy as always. Give me Leicester 2.9 at Betfred. I'm all over that.
Okay, 2 for Leicester, Alex.
Yeah, I don't understand why Ali Dashti says Leicester away they are not good. Let's see against whom they lost. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Come on, what we are talking about?
Yeah.
So top 4 teams there. Leicester with draw no bet at 2.05, covering my ass here with the draw. So in any case, I cannot lose. Maximum avoid, but not a losing team there. 2.05,
Yeah.
wonderful odds.
And again, another cautionary bet from Alex. I'm liking the under 2.5 goals. I think it's just going to be a low scorer. Maybe it is going to be a 1 or a 2-0 Leicester win, but I think it's going to be a slow. And it's 1.8. I found the odds. So that's one that I'm going to take. Southampton versus Arsenal. Again, must win for Arsenal here. 1.95 lost to Manchester United. I'm sure they're going to want to bounce back when they visit Southampton. 1.95 draw 3.8 and Southampton 4.2. Saints only drew 1-1 to Bournemouth here. Are we looking at a straight up Arsenal win? The odds are not bad. Big man, let's start with you.
Yeah, what a beautiful price here on Arsenal Football Club. Obviously the midweek game here against Bate Borisov. No one will play in that match. They have that rolled up and ready to go. Yeah, I like this game. I like it a lot. One of my favorites. At home, Arsenal have been very good this year, and they're not at home here. So I don't know why I'm saying that. Either way, though, I've talked about Southampton. I've talked about Southampton. They're at no good. They stink. They're one of my least favorite teams to watch. I think whenever you can get Arsenal in a must-win, you're right, Natalie. Have to win this game. Need to beat teams like this. It's kind of a curious spot. They have trouble at places like this and Stoke, but I think this Arsenal front line, when they're all in there, they're pretty tough to beat. I like Arsenal 1.97.
Yeah, I saw you nodding your head there in agreement, Alex. Is that your bet? You're going for the Arsenal win?
You cannot go differently here. 1.97 for Arsenal to win the match. From my point of view, they should win against the Manchester United also. They should have won against Manchester United. But unluckily for them, a lot of stuff happened there and they lost that match. I think that they have a wonderful side. Love their attacking firepower. Love the fact that Sanchez, Ozil, and Lacazette are playing at their highest level right now, you cannot bet differently. 1.97, huge odds.
Okay, full house, Flash?
No, he will
Maybe
go with
full house.
Southampton.
Are you mad? Yeah, it's a full house. I expect Arsenal to cut them to ribbon. And the big thing is, everyone says about them beating Everton. I told you about Everton. Everton are the worst side in this league, apart from maybe Huddersfield and West Ham now. So, I mean, they're 3 teams that I will not be betting. Even when it comes to the FA Cup, I'll oppose them. Southampton are not great. Southampton have just scraped through. I expect, and again, I've got to go with my conviction of I will be all over the top 4, maybe the top 5 over the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay, all right. And Liverpool versus Everton, Merseyside derby here, 1.33 for Liverpool. What a game there. Brighton 5-1. I can't remember. We weren't predicting that many goals, that's for sure. 6 goals in the match. What are you going to go for, Flash, here?
Well, first of all, we went for Liverpool and under 3.5, so we was all over Liverpool last week and killed us. There was like 2 goals in the space of like 60 seconds, and that was it. We knew our fate. I'm going Liverpool -1 at 1.8. Everton, can't have them on my mind. Disarray. Listen, this might be a tight game for a while, but they're too sharp, these Liverpool boys. And the one thing is, and I will look at the goals market as well, because if Liverpool score 2, then my -1 will be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, so going Liverpool -1. Alex, what do you like?
I'm going with the standard Liverpool bet here. Liverpool and over 2.5 goals at 1.75. I made a lot of profit with this bet in recent weeks, so I'm going further with the same bet till they will disappoint me. But I don't think they will. So Liverpool and over 2.5 at 1.75.
Okay, and big man, over to you. What do you like?
Yeah, I actually like that same bet here. Liverpool in the over 2.5. You could make the case Liverpool's one of the better attacking clubs in the world, really. I mean, their attacking is fantastic. Salah's on out of his mind right now. I do want to question Flash Watson here. Flash, are you out of your mind? Everton, one of the worst teams in the league. Come on, man. That's a
Yeah.
little. That's a
No,
little.
no,
too
no,
much.
no, no.
They're not.
No,
Come
I'll
on,
tell you what,
Flash.
that is professional opinion, that big man. They have got nothing. They're so
Flash
disjointed.
Swansea's. Flash, they're 10th in the
Oh
league.
yeah, Swansea are
Flash.
bad. No, Swansea are bad. Yeah.
They're 10th in the league, Flash. You want to explain yourself here?
Who are? What?
Everton.
Who are?
Everton.
Listen, from 8 down, they are not. You can't be trusting many of them. They're not good. They are not good. They've got too many number 10s. They've got so many defenders missing. They've got no Baines. They've got no Seamus Coleman. They've all they've done is beat Huddersfield, who are your worst team in the league, and are going to get relegated, and West Ham, who you've also said are absolute garbage. I spoke
last two teams in the standings. That is.
Hey, Flash.
What?
West
Flash,
Ham
I'll
and
make you a bet.
Swansea. Last two teams in.
I'll make
the
you a bet
table.
they finish top 7, Everton.
Who?
Wow.
Top 7.
Everton.
You haven't got enough
Everton.
money to offer me that. I'll
do you
tell you
mean?
what we'll do. $5, right? Just because to keep it sporting.
I'll do it. I'll do it for whatever you want. I'll do it for 200.
No, don't be silly. Don't be silly.
What do you mean,
I'll tell you what. Let's have a bet. Let's have a better one. How about Leicester finish above Everton? Running down
Alright.
teams then, aren't you? Because you know the top
I'll
6
do that.
are.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that's an easy
I think
one.
they're going
isn't
to
it?
finish. I think they're going to finish top 7, but I agree. I'll do it. I'm in.
More interesting bet is Watford to finish on top of Everton.
Listen, I don't think Everton will be in the top. Well, I don't think they'll be top 7. I mean, I'm just no. I'll tell you what to do. I'll have that anyway, but just give it to a homeless person. Give that.
They're better.
That crackhead.
That's fine. I mean, I remember when people laughed at me when I said when they were bottom of the league. I remember I said they'd be top 10, and everyone laughed at me. And now look, they're top 10 all of a sudden. Big Sam will get them turned around.
Top 10 and top 7. Top 10 and top 7. Basically, that means you think they're going to win the second league.
Flash, they're better than Watford. They'll be better than Watford. I think they'll be better slightly better than Leicester. Go ahead.
Yeah, you've still got the teams there. Burnley, the surprise team. Watford, Leicester currently above Everton. I don't know. Everton finished top 7. I think it's a tough call. But so £5, what? $5 on each one goes to the homeless person, whoever loses.
Yes.
I give 50 to
or crackhead in Flash's language. Crackhead or homeless person, depending on.
50.
I can put a chime in. And a homeless person with a dog. Find the nearest homeless person with a dog, and they get the £5. We've got Tips for HQ says I'd go with that bet. Everton will finish top half, but not top 7. That is what our friend Stuart says.
Okay. I mean, obviously, I've made it clear I know what I'm talking about in this stuff. So we'll see what happens. Long way to go, buddy.
We'll see.
I think that Everton after this Liverpool match, Everton have an easy schedule. So I think that they will climb the standings till Christmas.
Listen, I'll see you in May. It don't matter about standings. I'll see you in May.
Yeah,
they will not be 7.
We've got John Smith says.
Go ahead, Nat.
It says John Smith says it all depends if Everton sign a striker in January. What do you think about that, Flash? If they sign a good striker in January, top 7?
My friend's doing the buying, and at the minute, the players that they're trying to buy, they're going to be struggling. They want to get rid of the number 10s. They're going to have to try and get rid of Klassen. They're going to have to try and get rid of Sigurdsson. They're going to have to try and get rid of Rooney. And they've only just arrived, all of them players. They've got so much dead wood, it's frightening. They've got all their jigsaw pieces are all lovely and shiny, but they don't fit. We'll see the best of Everton next season, not this season.
Okay. There we go. I'm going forward. Do you know what? I like both bets. Liverpool minus 1.5. So with you on that one, Flash. I found 1.85. And Liverpool and the over 2.5 goals. 1.75. Both bets I really like for that match. Manchester United versus Manchester City. Big match on the cards here. Second big match. Man City 2.2. Man United 3.3. The draw 3.6. Always very close when these two teams met. They met 3 times last season. I think there was 1 draw and then 1 win apiece. But the form that Man City are in this season, even if they are travelling to Old Trafford, I think, unfortunately for my Devils, this could be a loss for them. Start us off, Alex.
Yeah, I heard Flash saying that Pogba and Manchester United will appeal that red card, but it's not like that. They will not appeal that red card. So Pogba is banned, so he will miss that game. I think that you cannot oppose Manchester City. They are in such an incredible form. They are the best club in Europe right now, and they should win at 2.3. This is my nap of the weekend in Premier League.
Oh, okay, there is the nap. Big man, what have you got?
It's time to get the champagne ready, get it on rocks, get the locker room all weighted down. All the get all the paper up. That way the champagne can get on all the nice lockers. Manchester City wraps this up this weekend and pound United. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Pogba is United. Without him on United, we saw what they were. They just weren't very good, frankly. Give me Man City 2.3. I agree 100%.
Okay, Man City. Flash.
I was so close to going Man City -1, but obviously at 2.3, I'm not going to turn it up. They will cut these to ribbons. And the thing is with Man United, Pogba gives them that release of the players. I just can't see anything other than Man City taking all 3 points and doing it as they like. And the commentator at some stage saying there's a gulf between Manchester United and Manchester City.
Hey,
sorry, Natalie.
Yeah,
King Rogers, what you're talking about, man?
He's nuts.
I said that right now they are the best team in Europe. Who
They've
is
been
the best team in Europe?
They've been the best team in Europe for weeks, for months. They've
no
been the
better,
best team in
look
Europe.
what he's saying. Not better than PSG.
Who's arguing
PSG
here? Are we not all on the same bet?
No,
of
this
course,
kid in the chat saying that.
on the chat. Someone on the chat is saying that PSG and Bayern Munich are better than Manchester City right now.
PSG looks lost right now. What are you talking about? They can't even beat Strasbourg. They're all over the place. They all play for themselves, PSG. Man City's the best team in the world. They have been for weeks.
Completely freaked me out. I'm giving you my bet of 2.3 and how good Man City are, and the two nutcases on my team are going mad.
No, he's saying King Rogers on the chat.
Do you not read the comments, Flash? You should put the comments up. So you can read. Sometimes people might be asking you questions.
Where are they?
I'm reading the comments, he says. Where are they?
Where are the comments? I don't get no comments on my screen.
Yeah, there's a comment, and then you can read everything. Everybody's there. We have so far 54 people are watching us right now, Flash, and hearing what you've got to say.
What's that? Am I supposed to get nervous?
No.
But you don't have to score a goal.
Yeah.
No, I'm not interested.
People are wanting to talk to you. All right, I'm going for a City win. If anyone's interested as well, I agree with you all. And I'm doing a Stuart that if Manchester United win, I will lose my money, but I will be happy. So going for the Man City win there. 2.2. Very nice. Yasomo says, Flash is hilarious. He is actually, isn't he? Quite funny. What comment, says Patrick Powell. Ha, ha, ha.
Let's not also try to justify losing to Strasbourg. I don't care who's playing for Paris Saint-Germain. You should not lose to Strasbourg. Please stop trying to justify that. It shouldn't happen ever. Come on.
Ryan Cartwright, Manchester United fan here. Nice. Who else is a Manchester United fan watching us? You guys are not drinking today. We will build tomorrow, though, says Victor. That's the best bet show where we're going to implement our drinking game. Just a beer. But yes, make sure to join us there. So that wraps it up. But it is not, the show is not complete until we hear the nap. and the 2-team parlay, unless somebody wants to make it a bigger one. Flash, you said we're going to choose your your parlay.
Yeah, honest to God. So I like all 6 of mine. I am so happy with. I've already done them. I've already done them for fivers. I think it pays like 3,500. So my money's already down. So I think we'll go for Leicester because they're 2.8. So we'll have Leicester in my nap, and then we'll have a treble, Man City 2.3. Our Chelsea -1 at 2.6, and Arsenal to win at 1.95. All right.
That's all right. All right. What are you going to go for, big man?
Banker Arsenal to win at 1.97, and my nap Chelsea straight win with Liverpool in the over 2.5.
Okay. Alex, what do you like?
City all the way for my banker and for my double Arsenal and Leicester with draw no bet.
Okay. I'm doing Chelsea win and Liverpool win as my 2-team parlay, and then the Arsenal win for my ACCA. Make sure to join us tomorrow. Best Bet Show. We'll have Martin and Stuart in the house alongside Alex and me. So hopefully see you there, boys. Best of luck, and get ready for a full December month of Premier League betting, eh?
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I cannot wait for tomorrow's show because I have a big surprise because we are drinking also. So I have a big surprise for you guys tomorrow. So be there to show you the surprise.
Really? Okay, cool. I'm excited.
He's going to
All
get
right,
a yard
guys,
of
thank you
Al.
so much. I know. I'll see you tomorrow, guys, and everyone watching. Thank you. Thank you for your comments, our regular viewers as well. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.